We'll be breaking down that game. We'll be talking about some other stuff here about the Green Bay Packers. But we got everybody here for week one giving our predictions. Luke Reimer on the top right, then Trevor Land, Janet Wilson. I am Zach Bruner. We'll just jump into the injury report to start, just to see what's going on in Packerland, because obviously we talked about it seemed like the Packers got out of the preseason, relatively healthy, which was a major concern of mine, at least. Ooh, that was loud.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
First show jitters.
That's right. Get it out. But I completely lost my train of thought.
Injuries.
We got out of the preseason healthy, which is nice because the Packers played their starters so much. So that's always a risk that comes with that. Only major injury, and it's not a major injury, but to a major player, is Romeo Doubs, it looks like. He has a hamstring issue. He did not practice today being Wednesday. I think tomorrow, there's a good chance he just doesn't practice again. I'm not sure why he would practice on a Thursday. We need to watch Friday. So maybe follow the Lombardi Sweep Twitter account. Maybe we'll post on there to let you guys know. But Friday, he's got to be at least limited in order to play. But that is going to be the biggest injury to watch. But obviously the other wide receiver there, Christian Watson, has a hamstring injury as well. Also did not practice today. It feels like his legs are going to be perpetually hurt.
Yep.
We will see. But he's just not, a very, very built frame. And he relies on, he's a Lamborghini, right? Like he's the racehorse. That's what he is.
Two hamstring injuries to your two starting receivers doesn't seem like it's going to be very good, for a lack of a better word, come Sunday.
At least we got depth, right, Luke?
No, we don't.
We don't.
No.
The veteran will get them together and figure out how to manage the injury.
I just want to say that if Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs, if they don't play on Sunday, Samori Toure is the most experienced receiver in the receiver room.
Well, he's still he's still the most experienced receiver in the receiver room.
I guess either way, right?
But he's the only non-rookie.
Yep. Along with tight ends as well, other than DeGuara, who doesn't even play tight end.
Yeah. What's going to happen is they're going to activate Bo Melton, who becomes the most experienced wide receiver.
Shout out Rutgers.
When do we start calling Christian Watson soft?
I've been calling him soft
last year when I called him soft. It's probably
when do Packers fans start calling him
never
soft?
After he gets paid. Not on his rookie deal. Or it might actually happen this year if we get hurt. Like if we lose terribly, like the Packers win 4 games this year and he plays 4 games, then maybe. But I don't know. But speaking of soft, Rashawn Gary is limited in practice. He's working his way back from injury. It sounds like he's for sure going to play, but he's going to be on a pitch count. So, whatever. He's good to go. I think we said a couple months ago that he was either going to miss week 1 or be limited because he's in contract negotiations. Why would the Packers play him even if he's able to? You know what I mean? So I think he's 100% healthy, but if they can hurt his stats at all this year, they're going to try to do that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily, of course you want Rashawn Gary on the field, whatever, but I don't necessarily know it's a bad thing if he's on a snap count. Like we're going to get a good mix of young edge rushers in the game, which is going to be huge for Luke Van Ness and Kingsley Enagbare. So I'm all for it.
I think this is the one game a year I don't want him to play. The Bears are going to be pounding the rock. He can't fucking stop the run or doesn't care to try. I don't think he's that great anyways. If I'm going to be banned on Twitter, I'm going to be earn the block on Twitter. I hope he does sit on the bench. I hope he has a very limited snap count because he will actively hurt us if he's playing a lot and rushing down.
What's your thoughts, Janet?
Well, I was going to say that we've all mentioned about continuity and wanting to see some sort of everybody to basically for the Packers to show their true colors. And I feel like when they set the final roster, I thought, okay, maybe it's time for us to finally see that against the Bears. And then he's got was choking a bear ball. I said Bears, and he was like, ugh.
Good call from you.
So when we got the final roster, I thought maybe we'd finally see it, but now we've got all these injuries coming through, and I feel like the only continuity that we have are running backs right now.
100% agree, Janet.
The only ones we've got that I have faith in, because other than that, I have no idea what the team's going to look like.
That's completely fair. There's going to be people, if we lose this game, obviously talking about these injuries, talking about how we have zero depth. And I just want people to remember having zero depth is a choice. That's not something you have to do. It's something you have to actively decide to do. And the Packers have continued to do that. But like, yeah, we said it. They got 3 wide receivers on the roster that have played in NFL down before. They're all second-year players. There's no depth there. There's no depth really anywhere except for the offensive line and running back. And we have depth on the offensive line because we kept 10 fucking players. So
yeah,
it is what it is. I don't know. But yeah, if these injuries linger at all with those 2 wide receivers, fucked. But what will the Packers do?
Nothing.
Because right, like they've proven in the past to do nothing, but now, like, again, I can't stress this enough. People at home, I do not hate Jordan Love. Like I said, he is put in a position now to fail. Like everything along the way has been fucked up by Brian Gutekunst. Brian, if you're listening, like truly, he is in a position to fail now. So did he make a mistake drafting Jordan Love? Fuck yeah, because Aaron Rodgers played. That's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. If Jordan Love plays year 1, he's still in a bad position because the team had no help around him. They had 2 years to get help when they kicked Aaron Rodgers out the door, and they still didn't do it.
Nothing.
They've done nothing. Like, we're not built to rebuild. We're not built to win. We're built to tread water, and I don't know why we continue to do that, except I do know why. It's because if we win 8-9 games, then everyone's job is safe. Because they're making so much money in their residential bullshit investments. Mm-hmm. We got the draft. What a good feat by this front office. Let's get fucking a wide receiver who's played football. Like, that's all I want.
I would rather have Devontae Adams on my team than the draft in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Kenny Galladay.
Alan Lazard would have been fine.
Randall Cobb, even.
Yeah. I don't like any of these
Kenny
players.
Galladay is available.
He's not. He's not a. No, we don't need Kenny Galladay.
We can bring in
Jarvis Landry.
No.
Denzel Mims, Brashad Perriman.
Trevor, you're naming the worst receivers in football.
We had Denzel Mims. We cut him, didn't we? No, the Lions.
No, Lions.
Same team. I forget which team because I love them both so much. But yeah, so that is our injuries. Nothing else really of note. Obviously, Bakhtiari's on a rest day. Does not matter. He should play. Anthony Johnson's good to go, and Wicks is limited with a hamstring as well, but he's fine. The Bears should be fine, except they have their starting guard, Tevin Jenkins. He's out for, I believe, at least 4 weeks. I think he's put on the PUP list. So that's a massive thing for the Packers.
That feels like a Kenny Clark opportunity for a game wreck.
Should. I think they're still going to be okay. I mean, Kenny Clark's going to be going against Lucas Patrick, so a pretty familiar person. I think Cody Whitehair, I believe, is the guard who's filling in for Tevin Jenkins.
Sounds right, yep.
And he's fine. He's experienced. It's fine. The Bears are going to be running the football a shit ton. Like, we know that. They will be passing more than last year. We know that. And their defense is, quietly, I think it's pretty good. Their linebackers were dog shit last year. Jack Sanborn, as a rookie, was their best linebacker, and he was actually pretty good, but he, never played football before, really. Now they got 2 Wisconsin guys at linebacker. They got Sanborn, and they got what the fuck's his name? TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards, and then he's so good. And then they also invested in Tremaine Edmonds. The Packers are going to want to run the football a ton because they don't trust Jordan Love to just take over right away. And if we can't get a push, this is going to be a long day. It's going to be tough.
Well, it feels like, Joe Barry's known for blitzing. This feels like the perfect game to just come out of the gates, head screaming for linebackers, and just absolutely destroy Justin Fields before he has a chance to run out of the pocket, to me.
I don't think that'll work, but we could try. I don't know.
At this point, anything works.
I mean, try something.
Let's try it.
The only massive play the Bears had in the preseason was that screen. They'll just run that. Like, I would assume that's putting a lot of trust in that offensive coaching
Correct.
staff. But yeah, I think it's going to be a difficult game. I think the keys to victory, we can go around Luke after. I mean, I'm a broken record on the show, I suppose, but I think it's one in the trenches. I think they got to run the ball. They have to stop the run. That's it. Like, I think that's the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, make Justin Fields throw the ball because I've been on record saying that I think Justin Fields is a horrible passer. But I will say my key to the game is, like, we have to get Jordan Love going early. I feel like, right? Like, this is his first time to really prove himself. This is the first time you really get, we're in Jordan Love era now. This is the first time that fans actually get to see what Jordan Love has. I'm all for, running, powers or stretches, like probably 6 to start the game. But at some point, like, I think you got to get Jordan Love in rhythm with just quick, slants, drag routes, screens, whatever it is. And then, if Christian Watson's playing, maybe be able to set up that bomb for the second quarter. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but like, you have to get Jordan Love in rhythm. You can't have Jordan Love start the season off on a shitty note. Otherwise the whole season is shit. So like, Jordan Love needs to get going right away.
And it's such a big game too. It's against the Bears.
Right.
A huge game.
Yeah.
It's an important game.
That's like, for every Packer fan, this is like Christmas.
Yeah, this is the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is it.
Watching the Bears never makes me think of Christmas joy.
Maybe a little bit.
For me, though, yeah. I'm interested to see his confidence, Jordan Love. Like, if you're going to talk the talk, if you're going to walk the walk, you've played in Arrowhead, I better at least see you carry yourself and act like you're the guy, right? Like, even if you have a tough game, if you can't go into Soldier Field and keep your own or keep a level head, like, what are we doing here? There's no point.
I think he'll be able to.
I think he'll be able to, but let's not forget, Bears, there's going to be a lot of signs saying the same fucking thing. Jordan Love at Father's Day wished the Bears a happy Father's Day. Basically called them daddy. And there's going to be a lot of signs. It's going to get loud. It's going to get loud. Like, they're going to remind Jordan Love of absolutely everything he said and the fuck up that was. So, will he crack? I don't think he will. But if he takes a helmet to the jaw from Edmonds, and then he might break a little bit, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be physical, and I don't think this is a physical Packers team. That's my worry.
With all the injuries going in.
That too. Janet, what's your key to victory, or what do the Packers need to do?
I think I agree with you. Run the ball, because at this point, those are players that have some sort of seniority, and they're also reliable. I will always vouch for Aaron Jones. He's a workhorse. Throw him in any chance you get. I know it's our first game, but if we're gonna have that many injuries with the wide receiver group, I just say use Aaron Jones to his best abilities.
And
this has to be a big Aaron Jones week.
And if I may clarify for Janet, Aaron Jones, Matt LaFleur, not fucking AJ Dillon at the goal line. Give the ball to Aaron Jones. Like, there's no excuse not to give him the fucking ball.
Yeah, this is the week too. You're not going to out physical the Bears. You're not going to out physical that second layer, the linebacking core. So, like, Aaron Jones isn't going to make them miss. So if you're going head to head, he's going to lose that battle every time. So it needs to be Aaron Jones this week.
Yeah, and I guess this is one more key to the game, as is always the key to the game with Chicago. It's you have to get out of this game healthy. I mean, there's gonna be cheap shots everywhere. It's gonna be a chippy game. There's gonna be a lot of trash talk. That field fucking sucks. The Packers need to be healthy in order for this season to be good. And I don't necessarily know that's the case, because that the Bears are out trying to hurt Jordan Love in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, they need to set the tone. Like, they've endured Aaron Rodgers completely destroying them year after year after year, calling them, saying that he owns them. Now it's a new era. They need to start fast.
Yeah,
they need to start the era like we own you now. Like, your leader's gone. Now we're going to show you who we are. That's what they have to do. That's why it's like they might take a personal foul, play one.
Yeah,
the Bears, and they should. Like, that's what I would do.
But they better watch out, because they don't want to fuck up and let Sean Clifford cook. That's all I'm saying.
They do not want that smoke. We've seen it time and time again.
In all honesty, I'm for the Packers doing the same thing. Like, you need to set a tone for this season.
Yeah.
Head to head,
They will
spear
not.
him in
I agree.
Spear him in the helmet.
Let Quay Walker cook.
Yeah.
This is his time.
Yeah.
Truly.
Go nuts, Quay.
Let him off the leash.
Yeah.
This is the one thing I trust him to do.
Yep.
Let
That's
him.
so cute.
Honestly, who would be a better player to have spy Justin Fields the entire game?
Correct.
That's the one player who actually could. Like,
Yep.
he's athletic enough. I don't think he's that great of a player, but he can do that.
Yep.
Just mirror Justin Fields the whole game. Joe Barry, if you're listening, that's what you need to do this week, please.
And like getting his shit too, like spit at him.
That's what I'm saying, Trevor.
On him. Like
That's what I'm saying. It needs to be like 1970s Packers Bears here.
I want to see
We'll
a late hit a throwdown like they did with McMahon.
Yep.
We'll see. Well, I would like the storyline that the Packers can't keep their shit together now that Aaron Rodgers is gone. Like, now they don't have the pregame meditation. They're just like foaming at the mouth. I would love that. That'd be fun.
If the Packers go full
up
like
with rabies.
if the Packers go like full heel and just dogs and just like fuck you and cheap shots, I'm all for it all year.
I am too. That's the team I want. That's fucking Colorado, Luke.
Yep.
Like,
and it sure is.
That's the team that I want. That's my fucking personality. I don't want Matt LaFleur's personality fucking eyebrows pregame.
Yep.
Like, that's what are we doing? Like, he can't be the leader, but
I want one of our players to go up to LaFleur and say, "Stop pumping up the crowd," and slap him across the face. That's the kind of team I want.
For real. Like, put your hands down. You look like a fool. It's bad. But anything else we need to talk about before we make our predictions?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna go back to like Justin Fields passing the ball. Like, I think you guys think a little bit more of him than me. Like, I think it's very easy to take Cole Kmet away in this game, given how good Devondre Campbell is in pass coverage, given how good Quay Walker is in pass coverage. I think you have to make Justin Fields throw those deep goes, deep post routes to DJ Moore all game. I think if you can get that, like, I think this is a very easy win for the Packers.
Well, especially if Jair's on him.
Right.
DJ Moore doesn't have shit on Jair. So to your point about the keys, it's about stopping the run. Because if you stop the run, Jair's on DJ Moore, the fuck are they going to do? Nothing.
They're going to run it so much, man. Like, the one thing I'm looking forward to as a notable hater at this point now, I can't wait to see Mercedes Lewis earhole Rashawn Gary. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. He's going to make him look like a fool. And I'm here for it. But he's going to be in. They're going to run 2 tight end sets. They're just going to run the football all day. We know what the Bears want to do. Now let's see if they prepared and have an answer for it. This is the week to play the Bears.
I forgot Tunyon's on that team too.
He sure is.
Yeah. Tunyon, the whole Packers whole offensive staff is
Packers.
EQ's there. So yeah, a lot of Packers people there. But yeah, this is the week to play a mobile quarterback like that, because then you had the time to install it, to talk about it. It's not just like, oh shit, we got to get prepared for this guy. They should have an answer. So we'll see.
Yeah, this game is not up or shut up.
It is. With that being said, my prediction is 20-7 Chicago with a missed field goal by Anders Carlson.
My prediction is 27-10 Green Bay.
Whoa. I'm going 24-10 Chicago. I was going to say 24-7, but I think they give Anders Carlson a feel-good 30-yarder to, end the game instead of putting their balls on the table.
I think 27-21 Green Bay.
I mean, 1st to 17 probably wins this game, right?
I think probably like 1st to 10 wins this game, to be honest.
Right. That's my thought. I don't know. I don't see them. I mean, let's see what the over/under is for the game.
I don't know if the Packers can get 20.
Right now, the Bears are favored by 1.5 at home, and the over/under is 42.5. So yeah, my score obviously was far under that. But I think it's gonna be a physical game, and we will see who shows up to play. I think touchdowns will be at a premium, and like I said, it might come down to a missed kick, and unfortunately, the Bears aren't the one with the untrustworthy kicker now.
Yeah.
There are so many free agent kickers still.
We have to listen to fucking Greg Olson the entire. Oh, that's gonna suck.
I don't think he's that bad.
He's
Jane,
the
I
worst
understand
announcer
what
in
you have to.
football.
I understand what you and other women have to go to, like through. Like, I feel like Greg Olson mansplains everything. To me.
Yes.
Knock it off.
Right.
Like,
Greg Olson is worse than Tony Romo.
it's close. I hate.
Well,
it.
Yeah.
I don't think either are that bad. I think
Oh, they're
we need
both
to chill
horrible.
out.
They're both
Yeah,
horrible.
they're bottom barrel. Tony Romo's bad.
Yeah.
He's not
Like
great.
Aikman's better than both of them.
Yes. Aikman's not interesting, but he's
Right.
better.
Aikman at least talks football.
True. Yeah, fucking Tony Romo's making faces, and it's an audio
Right.
broadcast.
I mean, isn't that kind of what we
Fuck
do
off.
here? If we're being
So-
honest?
No,
No,
fucking Tony Romo got drunk at a charity event and made fun of poor people.
Right.
That's
That's
who you're
funny.
cheering on.
I was about to
funny.
say though, the best way I could explain it is Tony Romo is a golden retriever on TV.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like he
much.
wants
I fucking
everybody
love
to
golden
like him.
retrievers.
He wants everybody to like him on TV.
And people did at first, and then he just kept doing it.
It
Oh,
was
it
so
was-
annoying
it was-
after
it
it
Quit
was
while you're ahead.
It was cool the first game, like, oh, you can call it a play. Then you realize, oh, you played in the NFL for 15 years. It makes sense that you know what play is coming.
Well, also, he's missed a lot. I'm not
He
sure
has.
if people know that. We just
Yeah.
see the hits. Okay.
Yes.
There's some bad ones. I think people were just impressed that he wasn't Jason Witten. We're like,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now everybody's like him. And yeah, he's tough. Okay. I mean, really quick, I suppose, if you are. Oh no, Luke. Okay. Audio
Take
listeners,
it
Luke
out.
is holding
why
up
is it making that noise?
Yes, Luke's holding up. I don't even know what material bag that is. It is moving in a weird way.
Why do you have to look in to take it out? You know what's in
Looking
there.
inside with fear.
It's
It
something
is a
that
paper bag. It
Is it a bag
pa-
full of water and it's paper? That's
It's
what
a
it
bag.
feels like.
okay, sorry, I gotta make a pick in fantasy right now.
Jesus Christ.
I'm on the clock.
Okay.
We've all been waiting for this moment at the back of our minds.
I
You
think
gotta,
the worst
you
part
gotta
is you're
set the
drafting
cue and
on
put it up.
ESPN. Grow up.
That's bad too. That's
ESPN
true.
is fine. Like, we gotta stop shitting on
Mm.
ESPN's fantasy app.
No, we need to
No.
shit on them more.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, you guys ready? It's something that
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach and Trevor have seen before.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Dun,
only I
da-da-da,
know.
dun, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Is it still just liquid? It was so sad.
I told you he was
Cotton
gonna
candy fudge.
Yep, we can read it, Luke.
have fudge.
That wasn't the question.
Luke handed it to me in a Kanto and it melted through my fingers. It was it was the grossest. Oh,
Wait, that's
yeah.
still from O'Connell?
I got it this week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you never know. He ate that 3-day-old chicken. He
True. Luke
can
won.
preserve. He knows how to preserve things.
Okay. This looks like he's taking a bite of a bar of soap, but it is fudge, I'm
Or
told.
like moldy cheese.
Luke's enjoying it. It's got to be just sugar flavored fudge,
No, he's
right?
not. He's not enjoying it.
It
No,
looks like that.
he loves it. He loves it.
It looks like
Here, look.
taffy. It
Well,
doesn't
we'll
even
put
look
Luke
like
here.
fudge. It looks like tap.
He loves it.
Ew.
I like
How
it.
is it?
I like it. It's a lot of sugar.
Ew.
I
A
I
lot
don't
of
think
sugar.
that's what that face was.
That looks like you definitely like
No,
it.
you
Your
know,
eyes
like
are
when you-
crying.
When you eat
Yeah,
like
you're
something
correct 'cause you
sour and it
love
like
it.
just destroys you, like that's kind of like it hit me hard there. It's good though. I would recommend. Probably got a
Fudge.
nice
a more-
sweet flavor. Like if you like,
it's a morning fudge. It gets you ready for the day.
imagine like cotton. Imagine like chewy cotton candy, like a airhead consistency of cotton candy. That's what it is, and it's pretty good to be honest.
That sounds horrendous.
Who would
You
have
know,
thought the cotton candy fudge would taste like cotton candy?
I should have done my taste test for my cheese on the
should've.
show. I always put
6
random
point-
cheeses.
6.9 out of 10 is what I'm rating it.
6.9. That's not enough.
I mean, this is from somebody who has a reputation of loving cotton candy, and he's trying to be positive about it. Let's factor
No,
that
I mean,
in.
it's fine.
This is like home field advantage in the sports books. You gave it 3 extra points.
It's not. No. It's like it deserved the 6.9. It's not as good as cotton candy cheesecake or cotton candy ice cream, but it's not. It's good. It's good.
That's a very low bar you're setting.
No, you guys are just totally fucking wrong.
I want you to know.
Okay.
I went to the Pearl and I saw that gross ass cotton candy
Yeah,
ice cream.
It's good. You should actually try it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, just
There's also bubble gum there. I'm like,
Oh.
this is
they have bubble gum.
right
Now
now.
you're gonna make him buy the bubble gum.
What
one.
color?
I
What
think
color?
Yeah, get like those little spoonfuls and try it.
It was
I'd
Barbie
rather
World.
I'd rather go bubble gum than cotton candy. I think
It was
at this
I would
Barbie
too.
World.
Okay.
What's the
Okay.
point of getting bubblegum ice cream? Just chew.
Just get bubble gum.
What's the point of getting chocolate ice cream? Just eat chocolate.
That's a very good point. I'm with Luke on this point.
That's fair. He got me there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
yeah,
I think we gotta
have
go out
no
on that.
words.
We don't need to talk about win total.
You're
Pick over or under, whatever you feel. That's our prediction.
6 wins.
Under.
I think so too. Lewis thinks Packers 31, Bears 17, even without them. Lewis.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing there.
31.
Lewis, knock it off. I'm insulted. So we're rolling in. Let's go 3 wide. We got Samari Torre, we got Jaden Reed, and then we got
Fucking Malik Heath.
Malik Heath.
Yeah,
That's
that
who's
guy.
fucking over.
Yeah, that
And-
guy.
And Packer fans are thinking, thank God the Rodgers era is over. Let Jordan Love cook.
All I'm
Like, we
saying
can't
is there's
do
a
this.
reason there's 2 L's in that name.
Ugh.
No,
True.
Lamont's he's a good viewer.
Oh no, it's stupid.
Oh, Trevor's
Yeah.
not here.
Stoof, we don't know where Trevor is either.
Very interesting.
Plus, he said plus 2 tight ends.
Well, really, 1 receiving tight end.
Packers defense is serious.
Okay, with all of that, the total career catches of Samari Torre is the career catches of them all.
Mhm.
Yo, bring in Dan Arnold. What are we doing here? He'd be
Sure.
He'd have more experience than the rest of them combined.
Sure. Fine. Bring in Malik Taylor. He got cut by the Jets. Like, he has more catches than all of them. Probably more catches than DeGuara, too.
Can he
It's-
juggle though? That's
Bring Juwan
important.
Winfrey back.
I would love it. I think he made the Colts.
Deserves it.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to get out of here. We will be back next week to recap the Bears game, to talk about the week 2 game, which is the Falcons in Atlanta, correct?
Yep.
Am I right on that?
You are.
Cool. So we'll be back then, Wednesday evening.